plastics to hydrogen is the natural evolution of plastics to plastics recycling. The sheer scale of flexible film plastic waste makes it logical to turn the material at scale into hydrogen. In the process of plastics to plastics recycling, which turns the waste material into a pellet, there's a reject stream out of the filtration process. This reject stream can supply the raw material to the pilot plastics to hydrogen process. The reject material can be reprocessed in the plastics to plastics process, but it represents a consistent, chemically pure form of polyolefin that allows a structured plastics to hydrogen test plant to resolve continuous processing. A hydrogen test plant involves the repurposing of existing scale, high-power plastics processing equipment to demonstrate a continuous production of hydrogen. Hydrogen can be manufactured from coal. This is called brown hydrogen. It can be manufactured from methane gas. This is blue hydrogen. The conversion of plastic, which is fossil fuel based, into hydrogen is very logical. We call this chip packet hydrogen. Chip packet hydrogen is a natural evolution of a plastics to plastics process that removes non-plastic items such as dirt, paper and foil and other plastic types which have a different chemical background to the polyolefins that would not allow a predictable, consistent, industrial scale hydrogen process. This process promises to be able to convert hundreds and thousands of tonnes of plastic polyolefin waste. So it is an immensely logical scaling of plastics to plastics recycling, which can clean waste plastic out of the environment and create a clean hydrogen fuel from it to power transport, energy production and other industrial applications in the future. In the development of chip packet hydrogen, we've used LDPE pellets that could otherwise be turned into film bags as the feedstock. And in the process, it's important to evolve a solution that does not create large emissions of carbon dioxide. The emissions of carbon dioxide are associated with the energy necessary, specifically thermal energy, to break this polyethylene or polyolefin down into its component carbon and hydrogen. The other emissions associated with the process potentially are joining of carbon with oxygen to create carbon dioxide in the process. Most uniquely, the chip packet hydrogen process utilises an approach which does not create carbon dioxide emissions in the conversion itself. The carbon preferentially remains as solid carbon, which can be used as biochar for sequestration of the carbon component in the long term. Chip packet hydrogen is a unique Australian solution that promises to turn a wasted resource into a useful low emissions fuel. To resolve a scale Australian-based solution for getting plastic waste out of the environment without adding to the loads on the environment by the creation of carbon dioxide emissions. The initial industrial application of hydrogen is in the drying of recycled food waste turned into cattle feed, where the packaging that is included in the food waste becomes the hydrogen for drying. The drying of food waste allows its storage in silos and its lower cost transport to dairy farms throughout the state.